Hello guys, welcome back to part 2 of coping with the loss of our son video, and let's get straight into it. After locking ourselves in the house for close to a month and switching off our phones, my brother and his wife convinced us to go for a picnic. We were a bit skeptical about it, but anyway we chose to try it. After the picnic and boat riding, we realized that being outdoors was quite relieving for us, and it reminded us that we really loved going outdoors, and that was what we were missing at that moment. That picnic served as an eye-opener on what we were supposed to do to deal or cope up with our grief. So after that, we traveled a lot. We went for long drives, and we traveled to some of the places that were on our to-do list. We did some of the activities that we really loved doing, and that really helped us in coping up with the grief. So if you're dealing with grief, we would recommend trying to do some of the activities that you love doing. If you love singing, just do it. If you love dancing, do it. If you love driving, going for long drives, maybe that is what will help you cope up with the grief. And if you have a grieving friend, just be there for them. You don't have to talk about the loved one they lost. Let them control the conversation and purpose to be there for them many times. You can be there either physically or through the phone. Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. This is the second part of coping with the loss of our child video, and we were supposed to do a Q&A in the first video, but we didn't because we spent quite some time doing a background about the loss of our child. Yeah, so in this video we'll be doing a Q&A. It will have 10 questions, and let's get straight into it. Okay, so the first question is, how did you initially process the grief, and how has that process evolved over time?
Now, as for me, the first few days, I cried a lot. I cried like any moment nilikuwa napata free time ama mtu aniongeleshi, I was just crying. I remember like the next day my mom-in-law came, and nakumbuka walikuwa wanatupea story. I'd leave them wakipeana story, mimi naenda bedroom kwanza nalia and then narudi, and then nilikuwa hadi nimezima simu. I didn't want, I was so mad at the world and everything. I didn't want anyone to talk to me. I just wanted to cry, and I cried. So the first few months I'd cry every chance that I got. I thought about it for a lot, but over time imeenda ikireduce. Now I don't cry, but I get so sad. Sometimes I cry, but not that much. But I miss him terribly. And yeah.
So for me, as a man or expected kushinda ukilia, that's how the society may set. And I think ushainiona nikilia?
No.
About it, okay. Labda the first
few days.
The first few days, but
anytime you found me crying, you'd cry, but you wouldn't let me see you crying.
Yeah, so sikuwa nataka kulia ndio nisiku affect, but every time nikiingia kwa room ya our son, because we had furnished it, tulikuwa tumebuy clothes, everything, kila time nilikuwa naingia kwa hiyo room najifungia nalia for quite some time, but hakuna mtu alikuwa anajua, so ilikuwa tu pain inani eat from inside. Yeah, but over time imeenda iki nini, alafu nilikuwa na at that period during that period nilikuwa naona anyone with a child anatoshana na Jess, our son. Kila time nikimuona like nikiona such a child nilikuwa na feel so much pain juu nilikuwa naona that's supposed to be our child. So kila time church, everywhere nikiona tu mtu ikaa huyo nilikuwa na feel so sad.
I remember when we went back to church, there's this boy we found, alikuwa his age mate, and then alikuwa anaitwa Jess. It was so painful, and then now it's Mwende who told me, imagine kanaitwa Jess. Nili feel so much pain. I felt like crying, but I had to be strong. I felt so bad. But anyway.
So time I think pia tulikuwa tuna pray a lot na kuwatch hizi videos za YouTube videos za online preachers, so that kept us going during that dark moment. And
how has it been? How do you deal with it saizi?
Saizi I think I keep his memories, so kila time mkumbuka, and kila time huwa nawanda mbona God aliamua mtake, but just accept and move on. But imeenda ikikuwa tu lighter, nimeenda nikiaccept. Yeah. So the second question is, what advice would you give to others who may be experiencing a similar loss?
As for me, I'd tell them it's okay to cry. You don't have to hide your pain. Hata kama wewe ni mwanaume, let no one tell you how to deal with your loss. Cry it out if you want to cry, so that if you want to question God, that's your relationship with God. Mtu hata akikwambia ati Mungu aulizangu maswali, if that's, you know, your relationship with your God, so you just do what you can, mourn your child, and it's okay to feel sad.
As for me, I will tell everyone going through the same situation, there is no formula to grief. So kama unasikia kwenda drives ndio itafanya feel better, kama una feel kupika, like fanya tu kitu yenye like your heart inakwambia ufanye during that time. Hakuna formula, watu wasishinda wakikwambia do this, fanya venye unaona itakufanya feel better. But trust in God, kila kitu tu itakuwa sawa. Time will heal everything. But mto yako atabaki tu kuwa memories forever.
Yeah.
So the third question is, were there any unexpected sources of support or comfort that helped you during this difficult time?
Were there any
unexpected sources of support or comfort that helped you during this difficult time?
Yes, YouTube. YouTube was my friend. Like, okay, no, I got so much encouragement from, I used to watch TD Jakes and Steve Fatik, and I remember nilikuwa na watch every time. I felt like every sermon was meant for me.
As for me, I think nitasema family stood with us. Family walisimama na sisi, and pia our friends wenye wali turn up, like Dama and her husband, like your first day when you respond, ilikuwa so helpful, mean a lot juu hiyo time anyone, I think hakuna mtu angejua how to deal with that situation, but walikuwa na sisi, walisana na sisi at that time, so ilikuwa helpful for us.
But you've been asked unexpected sources.
Unexpected sources. Yeah. Oh, okay. I think hakuona.
You used to ulikuwa na watch hizo video na mimi?
Nilikuwa na watch hizo video za YouTube, but nilikuwa na watch juu na watch.
Yeah.
Mi nilikuwa na question God sana at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The other question is, how has the loss of your child changed your perspective on life and relationships?
Hey, the loss of my child made things clearer for me. Not clearer, but bold. During that time, I cut off a lot of people. Not necessarily cut off, but anything that nilikuwa na feel it's not meaningful for me, I just cut it. Like even mtu nilikuwa na feel like huyu namwongelesha because I have to, I cut them off. And I wouldn't say that my family, my sister, yani they were there for me, and I think even during that time we bonded a lot. I can say I appreciate them more. Niliona family comes first.
Yeah.
Every time, because those people, hao wengine mtu atachoka na wewe, but those guys will always be there for you. Yeah.
So for me, perspective ya life yenye this situation ili change, I think nili realize hii life iko so short, like for that baby, for our baby.
Yeah.
Life ilikuwa too short sana, na vitu zinaweza change anytime, and nili learn to like support and stand with your family, because hao ndio watastand na wewe time yenye uko na any bad situation, like anytime una need help, hao ndio watakuwa na wewe, hawatachoka. So like friends, utapata tu maybe mtu atakutext tu akwambie may he RIP na disappear, atakwambia tu mara moja, ama maybe arudi tena after
2 months.
After 2 months.
How are you?
Akwambia kwaje, akiona huko hiyo form yake
Anaachana
tena tu na wewe. So I think ili change relationships zangu mingi sana. I had many friends before hiyo, but after nimelose mtoi nilicut hizo relationships mingi sana juu to be sincere, hakuna like friends wenye walisimama na mimi. Okay, hakuna friends walikuwa hapo ku check up, maybe ku come ku visit, wenye maybe waliturn up ni like 1 or 2. So nilihave kukatwa si wengi juu kawezi stand na mimi time nimelose mtoi. Sasa
under time ya furaha, you just stay there. Hata
si sawa, ni time gani ingine utastand na mimi?
Yeah.
Labda nikikufa. So hakuna time ingine utastand na mimi. So nili learn kwanza ni put family first na ni wa support juu ndio atakuwa na mimi every moment of my life. Can you discuss any rituals or practices that have been meaningful in honoring Can you discuss any rituals or practices that have been meaningful in honoring the memory of your child?
Yes. Every time that I get, every chance that I get, I remind people that I have a son. He's deceased, yes, but he's still my son. I keep his memory alive.
Yeah.
Sini ukweli?
Yeah, but watu wengi wanapenda kusema ati forget, like wanakwambia forget about that child.
Hata kuna mtu aliniambia kwa birthday yake, you stop posting him, si alienda, si ni mdogo. And I'm like, now if today, God forbid, someone loses their mom, atamreplace.
You can't, ni irreplaceable.
Sasa why would I forget my son? Na ni mimi nilimzaa, I carried him, I fed him. Unataka nimsahau nifanye nini? I usually even tell my daughter about her brother. Yani tu mimi naongeanga about him like he's with us.
Unfortunately, hakuna like tuko na like one picture only yake. Hizo zingine alikuwa in pipe, so we have to delete all those pictures, bakisha yenye inaweza kuwa a beautiful memory of him. So for me, I think ni ritual practice. I think ni tattoo tu niliweka ya kuni remind me of him, like ana live in me forever.
And you kept his documents?
Yeah, niko na documents zake and niko na this tattoo yake.
Your heartbeat.
Yeah, your heartbeat. So it still lives in me.
Yeah.
Okay. What are the common misconceptions about grief and loss that you have encountered? What are some common misconceptions about grief and loss that you have encountered?
Wewe answer that one, I don't know.
Kuna watu wengi watakwambia ukipata mtu mwingine utasahau huyo mtoto mwingine. So hiyo ni misconception moja watu ni myth ama ni wanakuanga na atakwambia utapata mtu mwingine na utasahau. But hiyo ni impossible.
Mwingine aliniambia ati nafaa ni name mtoto mwingine the son, his name, like the same name, and I'm like, that can't happen. He was a person. Why would I do that to him? Ati ufai kumuongelelea, the more unamuongelelea, the more unakuwa sad, the more unamuongelelea, the more I feel better.
Una feel relieved.
Yeah, kwanza during that time I remember someone told me you should, ati alikam kuniona and then akaniambia tusiongelelea hizo story, and I was wondering why did you come then? Why are you here?
By the way, pia my friends walikuwa wananiambia tusiongelee hiyo story. Kwanza kuna beshte yangu mwingine tulipatana na yeye, nikamwambia nililose mtu huyu, akaniambia mimi sipendi kuongelea hizo story. Hadi akatoka akaenda, like hataki kuongelea hiyo story kabisa. Ni sad. Ukiona mtu ana grieve, kama anataka kuongelea story, msikize tu. Just listen to them. Itafanya wa feel better. Wacha wa drive your conversation. Singangane ku drive, wacha waseme anything wanasikia wako nayo in their heart. Let them speak their mind. So another myth is that hosting a baby shower will lead to the loss of your child. And hiyo ilikuwa kitu moja
people kept on reminding us, basi ile baby shower maybe inge happen, but
hiyo theme ya baby shower maybe kulikuwa na some black hapo, watu wana associate hiyo na lose mtoi. Kulikuwa tu na many weird stuff going on, alafu zingine zilikuwa zinakaa even from family. So
if God alikuwa ameamua atachukua mtoi, nothing could have prevented that. Also like if hao watu walikuwa kwa baby shower ndio wangefanya mtoto hapa, hata angezaliwa si wangemfanyia the same thing that they couldn't have done during if kungekuwa hakuna baby shower.
So hiyo tu ni stuff watu husema, sijui wanasemanga ndio kuconsola ama nini happen, but anyway I think that's so wrong. Baby shower I think sio the cause of losing our child. Alafu pia another myth ni myth or misconception.
Posting your pregnancy.
Posting your pictures, the bump pictures, cause lose mtoi pia. Pia ni kitu watu husema tu vitu sana huko kwa society, vitu tu weird.
Na mostly watu wenye wanasema hata they've never experienced that loss. Like if you don't have anything constructive to say, please don't, because sasa okay, now you've told me ulipost mtoto blah blah blah, now alipass, nifanye
sasa inasaidia nini?
Na sasa if kupost ndio ilifanya apass, you mean hao watu wenye walikuwa naona kwa status zangu awangeniona kwa barabara other times nilikuwa pregnant na waniroge? Ama urogi na kuanga tu kwa social media. Also people have been posting their pregnancies online for so long. Mbona hao hawapass? I don't know. I don't understand thinking such, but it is what it is.
So kwa wanaanga ukisema hizi vitu
they're not constructive.
Labda kama ushaipitia maybe situation kama unasema ni sawa, lakini kama hujaipitia it's so wrong. Na watu wenye unaambia, kuna many people wenye wamepitia situation in our heart more kama na nini wanasikiza vitu kama hizo, but for us obviously hatakuwa tunasikiza vitu zingine kama hizo. Ilisha happen. Sasa hata ukituambia kuna kitu ita change. Na pia kuna hata ma celebrities wote watu wanajuanga like, na watu wao they don't lose their kids. So kama ilikuwa happen, ilikuwa tu happen, na God alikuwa na plan ya kila kitu.
Na if you people believe ile saying God ana kuprotect, he knew you, Jeremiah, he knew you before you were even conceived. Mbona una believe in hizi stuff za mtu atakuroga? You know, yes, hizi vitu ziko, we're not being ignorant, but just stop telling people who've lost their children that walirogwa na their friends or anything.
Kama mara sijui uliangaliwa vibaya na nani, uliposti picha hii siku, ulienda out na your friends. Isikiza opinions za watu, sijui ukiconceive unafaa ujifiche kwa forest ama ufanye nini?
Miezi 9.
Unafaa ujifiche for hiyo 9 months. Na sasa mtu yeye akizaliwa asiyeonekana ndio akuwe safe. So wrong. Have you found any particular coping strategies or resources helpful in navigating your grief journey?
Yes. There's this woman that I follow on Instagram, ana every I can't remember inakwanga which date when anaandikanga petals.
Okay, yeah.
So that one I usually look forward to that day yenye huwa ana throw those petals in the ocean, because huwa anaambia watu wa submit names za watoto wao and then she'll throw the petals for you. And that's what I usually do. Huwa na submit jina ya Jess, and then aki post you can screenshot, because anaandikanga each and every name kwa hizo rose petals, hata kama ni nani. So every time I look forward to seeing his name. So that has been one of the strategies yenye na finding ikiwa helpful. Naona like at least someone cares, you know. Yeah.
So alafu I think about hii nini misconception and myths. Unaisto hii ni believe ama ni nini? People in our society wanaona ukilose mtu yake akiwa mdogo, see like it's not such a big loss. So wanaona kama una overdo. Hiyo ni kitu we should do away with it as a society. Hata ikiwa ni kumiskari, bado it's a loss.
Yeah.
Unaweza pata huyo mtu alikuwa na attachment sana na huyo mtu wewe. So just give them the support that they need.
Yeah. And respect their grief.
A loss is a loss. Yeah. So for me, any resources. Hata mimi naongeleangi hizi stories za losses. This is a loss of their loved one. So for me, niseme tu ninapambana na hali. Napambana na prayers. Sina any particular resource niko helpful at the moment. So how do you balance the need to grieve with the demands of everyday life?
I just like grieve hiyo time yenye na feel that sadness. I just live in that moment and then naendeleza maisha. What do I do?
For me at first ilikuwa tough. Hata nilikuwa nimezima all social media platforms, nilikuwa nimezima kila kitu, Facebook, hata WhatsApp nilikuwa nimeuninstall. Job sikuwa nafanya, but ilifika nilifika place my mama kanikola kaniambia I need to work. So have to kurudi back to work because life has to move on. So regardless of the situation, nilikuwa na grieve tu nikiwork.
Yeah, and then you used to tell me niache kulia sana tutalala njaa. Yeah.
Okay. In what ways do you keep the memory of your child alive in your daily life?
Like I said, every chance that I get, I remember him. I tell people about him, and about my pregnancy, about how I gave birth. I advise people who are dealing with such loss in memory of him, because I know they're going through tough times too. So that's what I do.
For me, I will live to remember him always. You need kufanya anything kumremember. Ndaishi kumremember, and he was my son. He'll be my son forever. As much as nimemtatua hapa ndio ikae ninamkumbuka juu hiyo. Ninamkumbuka tu, like atalive kwa nini? Embedded in my mind. And anyone ana go through a situation, nikipata chance, I'll support them and speak to them. Yeah.
So that's it.
So that's it for the Q&A. We hope to see you on the next video. We will be diversifying this year, so uta find more of different content.
Yeah.
Kama
kawaida, we're really glad that you're here. Don't forget to subscribe, to comment, to share, and to live life.
Yeah, live life. Life in short.
Yeah.
Kila chance unapata, work hard. You obviously need that money to have fun. Now, remember God is there. Be spiritual. Pray.
Yeah.
Keep pushing. Energy leo iko chini ama?
Yeah, lazima.
Energy yetu leo iko chini. But anyway, see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.